Let me talk about the three kinds of online businesses I have attended today, Sunday, because Sunday is my day for doing extra income, especially online businesses. Uh, I have attended the first one, which was all digital marketing, so leveraging. You don't need to reinvent the wheel, everything is in place. Even automation is more than 50%. And imagine you don't need to chase, you don't need to do presentation, no more kind of follow up, no more selling. Everything is done online. That's why it's called digital business. And so I contacted one of them who has been doing for like since 2018, 19, 20, 21, like about almost 4 years already. And so I talked to the husband because the husband is a pastor. And so the one doing this digital marketing is the wife of the pastor. And I could see in her profile from her page on Facebook that she actually posts a lot of posts like quitting from job. And yeah, she did quit from job. And I talked to the husband, like because the wife is actually posting actively on Facebook. And so I said to the husband, I asked the husband, how helpful is the digital marketing business of your wife? Like she retired from work already. And so how much impact has it helped you as a pastor? And so the pastor said, it has helped us, but not really that much. Well, my wife is retired from her work, but not enough yet, not really that much. Well, some people are under her group and they're even faster. Now, imagine that it's almost 4 years, 2018 September until now 2021. This is December 2021. Now, and so I compared it with the second type of online business also from the financial industry that is using savings as a return of investment in the area of insurance, in the area of, I should say, mutual fund, in the areas of other types of financial services. I have found out that some of them stayed longer and some of them who really follow the system. It's not as leveraging as the digital marketing. Well, the automation there is less than 50%. And that is really approaching people to people on Facebook, you know, one-on-one or presentation. There is a little of selling, but I can see that some of them have succeeded even for 1 year to a level like quitting job in less than 1 year. And even reaching at the level of, I should say, 500,000, you know, of the income, 500,000 income of the monetary value that is in peso. And they have reached in even less than a year. And I saw also from the third type of online business, the automation also is less than 50%, about the same with the second type of online business that I have seen is also more on people approach, using the expenditure, converting your expenditure into an asset. It means that the more you spend out of those 450 products, like consumer products, you will have some return of the money as income out of the expenditure. Very wise business. It's a worldwide business like for more than 50 years already. Now, I have seen that some people are staying longer also. And those who are very fast have even like retired from job and they have financial freedom for about, the fastest one among them is 6 months. In Mexico, nobody has broken that record. There is one in Vietnam who has retired from job for after like 18 months. There's from USA also for about 7 months. So I think it's all about, you know, how fast you really want. It's about determination. It's about reaching your goals and your dreams. I don't like to criticize the system because the system has been proven for 50 years already. Well, the second business has been proven for 20 years already. They have another system which I believe There is a lot of things to do every day. The third one that I'm talking about is a bit more passive in its daily and a weekly activity, in even in monthly goals. But if it is done consistently, I should say the effect, the result for those who have reached the level is even very passive and automated after 2 to 3 years of building business to a certain level of freedom. Everything there is automation. So the automated part is more later on the part of those, the third business and second business. The first business, online business, is there is much automation, more than 50% at the beginning. But then if you are not going to incorporate some kind of active effort of really reaching out, because automation is not active, it's passive, then you cannot control. It means there is much control on the second and third kind of businesses if you would really like to do and achieve freedom of time and money in a short period of time. So if you're interested in this kind of businesses, it's up to you. I prefer the second and third type is because I want people, I want communication, I want actual, I want leadership, I want, connection with people. The first one is very passive in terms of connection. Now, based on my area of specialization, I really want connection with people because that is the one that I'm using. I should say, well, Christ's method of reaching out to people. There are 5 levels. I cannot discuss it now because you may not exactly totally understand it. So it's up to you. Whichever system you would like to use in these 3 kinds of online businesses, I can lead you to the right people and we can go together if you're interested. Any one of these systems can really work well if you're willing to do and follow the system with us. Okay? Well, I'm just building the businesses. I'm not, I should say, reach the freedom level yet, but I'm on the way going it. I am doing, 2 at the same time together with the job is because it's so clear in the scripture that you have to invest in several businesses because you don't know what disasters may happen. Now, disaster is already happening. And so some people say, build the business before you need it. But right now, we already need it. And so, well, it's so clear that we do it for ministry and for our family, to support our family. And so especially this time. Well, if you're interested in any of the businesses, they're all online businesses, then let us come together. If you want to diversify, contact me as soon as possible. And let's do it as soon as possible. Let us be more intentional. And I think success, as according to those who have succeeded already 50 years ago, 40 years, 20 years ago, there is such a system, step by step. If you're consistent and persistent in doing it, you will succeed with whichever system you'd like to use in any of them. You like the passive type of more than 50% automation, or less than 50% automation in these 2 businesses, you will succeed even more. Well, God bless you. See you there and contact me on and the link below or on my email, or Facebook is a lot better. Rolly, Cainglet, Obedencio, or I have one for those specific businesses, or on line 30 24 27 02 or 30 24 2702. That is my line ID. Or if you want to contact me on email, yllorco@yahoo.com. yllorco@yahoo.com. I'll give you the details at the description below. And see you there. And let's succeed together. See you at the top.